Hello everyone, Sentinel2, welcome to another mod overview, this time on Carrier. A mod that simply adds the ability for you to transport chests, entities, and spawners, but you do have the slowness effect and you have hunger increase, or decrease I guess. And you simply just sneak and click to pick them up. So we try this with a multitude of different things, so obviously keep their contents inside, as well as just others like comparator, keeping their actual conditions, I guess. So we sneak and click, and as you can see we've got slowness 3, and if we actually go to survival, we don't have any changes to hunger, and obviously we have the following sort of animation look, I guess. And obviously you just place it accordingly. Obviously the snow's in the way, but we can place it down like so. We can still access what we need to. Same with the chest. We can move this like so, place it elsewhere, and we're good to go. Enter chest, obviously the same thing. Spawner, we want to move it elsewhere, can. Respawn anchor, apparently for some reason, oh yeah, because it's in the nether, right, that makes sense. We'll try moving a bed, for example, something that's a multi-block thing. We apparently attempt to, but it for some reason also just doesn't. So it gives you that half. Interesting. So if it's something like a door or a bed or anything multi-half, then it'll, well, with a door it won't let you, but with a bed, since you can interact with it in such a way, then yeah. Can we actually sleep in a broken bed like this? I don't know why I'm doing that. I have to time set night. I can't even spell it. There we go. No, you can't. Okay, so it needs the full thing, or it just can't. Okay. What else we got here? I assume we can't bedrock or something. Oops. We can't bedrock, so it has to be an inventory or an interactable type of thing. Let's see. Comparator. Can't now because of the amount of blocks I'm missing, which I just removed my chance. Let's use something like sponge, why not? So let's see, we'll go in ore. I don't know why that's. We'll go coal. Yeah, we'll do this, and we can pick it up. And it's still going, so it does keep its state. Do this with comparator. Move it over there, and it's still in that state, even though you can technically just... Well, that one you can't the other. But you can move things in a certain state over if you wanted to, technically. Obviously it just doesn't want to here, now it will. Crafting table, of course, we can't, it seems. Cartography we can't, and some of the blocks we can't. Okay, so it is possible to prevent, or to have ones that you can't actually interact with. We can move our enchanting table, it seems, so that's good. We didn't have a pick on you, or you didn't want to. I guess you'd be taking it usually, even if you didn't pickaxe. Let's see. We'll try things like minecarts, I guess. Or minecarts with this, command block, or something like that. I don't know. We'll just test a few others that we can interact with. If we can. So no. We can't, because even though it's inventory, we just can't as an entity to do something. It seems, I guess. TNT, for example. Can we in its activated state? Probably not. Let's do it here, why not? Nope, not surprised. What else is there? There's probably a fair amount, but obviously you could experiment and see, but in some cases, as long as it's like a proper inventory, you can access it. Some of them you can't. But mostly go with things like chests and spawners and furnaces, mostly. We can pigs, however, like so. But yeah, it depends. So with certain mobs you probably can as well, if you're like, okay, move pig over from there to the pen because they escaped or something. After obviously expanding it, maybe. But yeah, we'll actually try with some that are maybe hostile, for example, like a wither skeleton, and see one of them out of the way. and you just want to pick them up and then drop them, of course, but obviously as long as you've not got others around you. Okay, you can't. So mostly passive mobs, it seems, though it shouldn't be the case. Or smaller ones, maybe. That would be my guess. We'll try obviously healing up first. And we'll try with something like a baby zombie or something. Or a spider, and see what happens. So, let's see. Spider and cave spider. Zombies. Okay. We'll just do this in creative so we don't take damage. Here we go. Spider, cave spider, so on. So we can't you, and we can't you. Can we just do this on you then? We cannot. Okay, so it may just be passive. What's a passive mob that's big? Cow? Polar bears, maybe? Can a cow? We cannot a polar bear. Can we a baby polar bear? We cannot. Can we pandas, for example? Cannot. So I'm assuming there's a certain point where you can't. So like your typical mobs, like your cows and your pigs and so on, that are more like the medium level, and then your smaller ones like your chickens are also probably possible as well. Obviously you're not going to get the like slow falling type effect when holding one, but that would be interesting technically. Obviously that's what certain mods do. Yeah. Other than that, that's probably about it. As you just can carry blocks and that's it. With mobs, obviously, you could have it a bit interesting, like with chickens, for example, I assume, or like getting a milk effect that obviously doesn't, you know, there any, like you could hold a cow while you're, you know, got the wither effect or something, maybe, I guess. Kind of pointless, but yeah. I don't know, just an interesting possibility, I guess, to expand the mod, or just like another mod entirely, maybe, that does certain things with picking up mobs. I don't know, sounds interesting. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.